There it is, the bastard bolt. And there this is. It is a jet. Except it's not really. I looked into it a little bit before it got here. I always get overly excited about new tools. It's actually a Toku, made in Japan, as you saw. Pretty nice gun. Nice D handle at the back here. Get the camera to focus. There we go. Trigger adjustment. Really just throttles the air. There's your reversing switch there at the bottom. And it says R, which I thought was reverse, but that means right, which is tighten, and the other side said L. Anyway, I got my tiny little, these are just, you know, Lincoln L style. They're really nice because you can just push them together. You don't have to pull the collar back. Just push and to connect. We use those at work, and so as a result, that's what I use. Nobody seems to know what the hell these things are, though, because they got this weird long tail piece. I like them because they don't leak. They really don't leak compared to the industrial style that are real short, because they have to seat into a seal. These actually slide into an O-ring, so these seem to leak a lot less, but they're hard to find. So got my snap-on socket, 27, 3/4 drive. That's what 3/4 drive looks like. 27mm is big. I mean, it was always bigger, but comparatively speaking, for a automotive setup here, this is probably pretty rare. Have to use one of these. I couldn't even find any local shops that had them, let alone would rent or loan them out. I mean, they just don't have 3/4 drive stuff. I can imagine you need it on much, but anyway, so we're gonna have a go here. Now the hose running to this thing is long. I mean, it's probably about 100 feet, maybe more. Well, 250s and 125. It's 250s and a 25 foot. This little rubber one. This is a nice Craftsman hose. Mike will be happy to hear that. This is my favorite hose. Is this Craftsman? They still make them. I'm not going to say where they're made. It doesn't matter because it's a nice hose. It's a lot nicer than anything else I've found at a retail store. But yeah, I know I'm going to have some really massive pressure drop by the time it gets to this gun, because it just sucks so much. I think it's rated at, like, did I read 60 CFM? I think it was 60. I don't know. That seems awful high, but I know that it's just, I'm not going to have much in the way of pressure by the time it gets out here. So, rather unfortunately, it may not work just because I'm not going to give it much. My other plan, of course, is I have a small air tank that used to be a compressor. I'll put that, get like a 3 or 4 foot hose, run that from the tank to this with like a, you know, 1/2 inch hose, which is what the fitting is there. And then I'll hook that up kind of in line with my main tank, and that'll give it a nice reserve that's real close. But let's give this a try, see if it works here. This is the first time I've tried it, so. Holy moly! Son of a bitch is strong. But no, it's not doing it. So you can tell it's pretty slow. It revs up. I think it would go a little faster than that if it had the right amount of pressure. So anyway, that didn't do it. But I don't have any doubts in this thing. I think it just needs more air. You can hear the compressor came on a little bit there, give me a little more pressure, but whew, it needs more air. But I tell you what, it's a son of a gun too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.